Hi, everyone. Today I will tell you a story. This will be a series of stories connected to each other. Make sure to stay tuned. All these stories are from a popular Indian storybook, Panchatantra, so stay tuned and subscribe so you don't miss any story. Let's get started, shall we? Once upon a time, Amar Shakti ruled the city-state of Mahilarapyam in the south of India. He had 3 witless sons who became a matter of endless worry for him. Realizing that his sons had no interest in learning, the king summoned his ministers and said, "You know I am not happy with my sons. According to men of learning, an unborn son and a stillborn son are better than a son who is a dimwit. What good is a barren cow? A son who is stupid will bring dishonor to his father. How can I make them fit to be my successors? I turn to you for advice." One of the ministers suggested the name of Vishnu Sharman, a great scholar enjoying the respect of hundreds of his disciples. "He is the most competent person to tutor your children. Entrust them to his care, and very soon you will see the change." The king summoned Vishnu Sharman and pleaded with him, "Oh, venerable scholar, take pity on me, and please train my sons into great scholars, and I will make you the lord of 100 villages." Vishnu Sharman said, "O king, listen to my pledge. 100 villages do not tempt me to vend learning. Count 6 months from today. If I do not make your children great scholars, you can ask me to change my name." The king immediately called his sons and handed them to the care of the learned man. Sharman took them to his monastery where he started teaching them the 5 strategies, Panchatantra. Keeping his word, he finished the task the king entrusted him in 6 months. Since then, Panchatantra became popular all over the world as children's guide in solving problems of life. Now begins the loss of friends, first of the 5 strategies. These are stories that figure in a dialogue between 2 jackals named Karataka and Damanaka. Long, long ago, a merchant named Vardhaman lived in a town in the south of India. As he was resting on his bed one day, it struck him that money was the axis of the world, and that the more he had of it, the more he would be powerful. "Even enemies seek the friendship of a rich man," he told himself. "The old become young if they have riches, and the young become old if they do not have wealth. Business is one of the 6 ways that help man amass wealth." This was his logic. Mobilizing all his wares, Vardhaman set out on an auspicious day for Madura in search of markets for his goods. He began his travel in a gaily decorated cart drawn by 2 bullocks. On the way, tired of the long haul, one of the bullocks named Sanjivaka collapsed in the middle of a jungle near River Jamuna. But the merchant continued his journey, asking some of his servants to take care of the animal. But the servants abandoned the bullock soon after their master had left. Joining him later, they told him that the bullock was dead. In fact, Sanjivaka was not dead. Feeding on the abundant fresh and tender grass in the forest, he regained strength and began to merrily explore the jungle, dancing and singing in joy. In the same forest lived Pingalaka, the lion. Sanjivaka, content with his new life in the jungle, would waltz and sing uproariously with joy. One day, Pingalaka and other animals were drinking water in the Jamuna when the lion heard the frightening bellow of the bullock. In panic, the lion withdrew into the forest and sat deeply lost in thought and surrounded by other animals. Sensing the predicament of their king, 2 jackals, Karataka and Damanaka, sons of 2 dismissed ministers, were clueless as to what had happened to their king. "What could have happened to the lord of the forest?" asked Damanaka. "Why should we poke our nose into affairs that are not our concern?" "Haven't you heard the story of the monkey which pulled out the wedge from the log?" asked Damanaka. "Sounds interesting. Why don't you tell me what happened to the monkey?" pleaded Damanaka. "Now listen," said Damanaka, and began narrating the story of the monkey. Thank you everyone for watching this story. Make sure you subscribe, as this was the part 1 of our Panchatantra series, so you don't miss out on any story. Well, bye, and have a great day.